Hi there guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Full time in the Spurs game. It ended Spurs 0, Everton 1. That was very, very bad. What an appalling start to the season that was. So many aspects of the game that could be improved on. I thought Jose's team selection actually wasn't too bad. It looked quite good with these three attackers in behind Harry Kane. I thought Dele in the number 10 position, just in behind Kane as almost a second striker, looked as if it might go really well. Obviously, Højbjerg and Harry Winks as defensive midfielders. Doherty right back, the two new signings. But none of it worked really. It was all very, very rigid. There was no fluidity. Didn't seem to be any sort of structure. I thought Toby Alderweireld looked like he was running in treacle for most of the game. I thought Dominic Calvert-Lewin had him on toast for most of the game. Richarlison playing just off him looked really, really dangerous. They caused us problems all game. Thought Harry Kane had a couple of chances, didn't he? Well, not just Kane. I thought Dele's chance in the first half and Kane's pass into Matt Doherty looked very, very promising. I thought we could build on that in the second half, but poor marking, a poor goal to concede from the free kick, which wasn't in the position that it should have been taken in. But can't really complain about anything like that because it's just percentages, and Everton are always going to play to the percentages, but. Yeah, I thought Ancelotti set Everton up really well. There were times in the second half where they had 70-75% of the ball, and at White Hart Lane you just can't allow the away team to do that. We should be on the front foot, and there's a danger that Mourinho trait of making the most of the ball when they have it and not using much of the possession, and punishing teams and keeping clean sheets. It might not work this season. Obviously it's only one game in, but some worrying signs there. Couldn't get Son into the game. Kane, I can't remember many chances that he had at all, to be honest. Thought the substitutions were a strange one. If you're going to be playing Ndombele, don't put him on when we're chasing a goal, because he's hardly played in the last year. Put him on to start alongside Højbjerg or Winks or, it's just a very strange decision to make with 15 minutes to go and you're throwing on a box-to-box midfielder who likes to sit deep and can't really score too many goals. It's very, very strange decisions. But, worrying signs, to be honest. I thought we didn't make most of the set pieces when we had them. It's not great, is it, really? Let me know what you think. Obviously, we've got so many games coming up, Europa League, Carabao Cup, and I think it's 10 games in 22 days or something like that we've got. So, a game every 2 or 3 days, which is going to really take its toll on the squad. We need to get some more players in, I think. Need a striker to help Kane out in the next couple of weeks. I think Jose's already said that he needs another striker. So let's see what Daniel Levy does. But after that today, there's a lot of work to do, isn't there? I wouldn't say that I'm worried or anything because it is only one game in, but there were certain facets of the play which I was a little bit worried about. The players didn't really look to be busting a gut. Matt Doherty and there's a couple of others where the ball was there to be won and they didn't even make a challenge. First game of the season, that's completely inexcusable. So yeah, they need to get up and running quickly. Otherwise, it's going to be a very, very long season. Don't think there's any need for overreaction just yet, but yeah, it's a little bit worrying, isn't it? So anyway, I'll be making videos this week. Obviously, let me know what you think of the result of the performance. I'm not really too bothered about the result, like I say. Obviously, it's annoying to lose your first game of the season at home, but it is only the first game of the season, and these things do happen. It's more the performance I'm a little bit worried about. Hopefully we can iron out those mistakes and that those attitudes that some players showed in the second half today. But anyway, speak to you later. Have a good weekend, whatever's left of it, and I'll speak to you in a week. Cheers, guys.